Hey guys, and welcome back to the JTO channel. And this is your match review of the first out of 8 round of 16 games that we are about to go through. Obviously, the round of 16s here. The first game has just finished. Switzerland easily beat Italy 2-0, and they go through to the quarterfinals. Congratulations to them. We're going to get into the review. Why Switzerland easily beat them, what was wrong with Italy, all that stuff. We're going to get into it. But yeah, this is the first out of 8 games. It's going to be 2 games a day. That's how they've scheduled it in the round of 16. So yeah, later on, you're going to get a Germany-Denmark review. So stay in tune for that later on. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications, share the video around and stuff like that. And yeah, let's just get into it. Switzerland dismantle Italy 2-0 with ease. Very easy game from start to finish. It's as simple as this. They were up for it. Italy were not. I mean, let's just get started with Italy first of all before I really give credit to Switzerland. Pathetic. Pathetic. I mean, that game, every single one of their players, the players that came on, the manager set up, everything about Italy today, wrong. Wrong. I don't know what's happened to them ever since that first game against Albania, because that first game against Albania, I was actually low-key impressed with them. I like the setup, I like the way they played, but it was Albania. But since that game, they have been all over the place. You saw my review. If you didn't, do check it out for when they played Spain, and Spain won 1-0. Spain dominated them. It was a clean sweep. Their game against Croatia, they weren't good at all. They didn't turn up. They were lucky to even get that goal that they scored, and it was because of Calafiori, who couldn't play today because of suspension. He got a yellow card. They missed him today, but I'm not gonna lie. Even if he played, it would have made no difference to the game today. Despite him being a very, very good player, none of their players turned up. There was no, Jorginho got dropped. Chiesa, who got dropped in the last game, played today. Scamacco, who I'm pretty sure didn't start the last game, he played today. The man that scored the goal that made sure Italy finished second, he came off the bench. The centre backs, Bastoni, not great. Mancini, what was the point? Di Lorenzo couldn't keep the ball. I mean, just bad. Really, really bad. Probably one of the worst performances I've actually seen from a nation in the last couple of years. And there's been some bad ones. If I was to be more specific, I think it's probably one of the worst performances I've seen from a defending nation in terms of the ones who are the holders. One of the worst performances I've seen from a team that are the current champion of the competition they're competing for, in which Italy are currently, the Euros champions. Not anymore now. We're definitely going to have a new winner. That's for damn sure, because they are out, and they're deservedly so. They've been absolutely horrible. Set up from the manager Spalletti, not good enough. The Swiss absolutely dominated and battered them all over the pitch. Credit to Switzerland, man. They're going to be a very, very difficult team to get past. But yeah, with Italy, they need to sort themselves out as a nation, because I'm not going to lie, that Euro 2021 thing is a paper over the cracks moment. Because other than that, ever since they won the World Cup in 2006, guys, which was 18 years ago, they've been awful. They have been absolutely dreadful. Dreadful. 2010 World Cup, they didn't do anything. 2014 World Cup, they didn't do anything. They didn't even qualify for the World Cup in 2018. Even despite winning the Euros, they didn't even qualify for the last World Cup we had in Qatar. So, as a nation, they really need to sort themselves. They need to sort themselves out, because they have been on a decline. And don't let that Euro 2021 moment, make you think, oh, they're a good side. They're not. They're not. And this is why in my original predictions video, I had them flopping hard in this tournament. They did better than I expected in terms of they got out of the group stages. Yes, because I didn't expect them to get out of the group stages. I expected them to be out in the group stages. And in reality, if Croatia had beaten them, they possibly would have been out. Possibly. But they got that last minute goal to send Croatia out, to be fair. But they exceeded my expectations, to be fair to them, but not by a great amount, I'm not surprised. I'm not sat here shocked. You know, they went out early, just like I expected. They didn't go out as early as I thought, but regardless, they went out early. And I just thought they would because they're just not, no spark, no leadership. Look at their performance today, dry. You know, they're not controlling the game. They can't move the ball. They can't defend. There's no pace. There's no quality. There's no technical ability. There's no tempo. There's no urgency with them. Really pathetic today. And what summed it up was Chiesa took a shot, they ended up going out for a throw in. So yeah, them man, swept aside, they're out of here. Switzerland, wow. I clapped for them again. Look, brilliant performance. They were on it from minute one. They were pressing them like animals. They were getting onto the ball. You've got Xhaka and Fiola controlling the midfield. You got the wing backs in Nadoy and Abisher flying high and wide. Combinations, link up play. Everyone knows what to do. Everyone knows their job. The back three solid. Shaw of Newcastle, Rodriguez, and Akanji. I must say, Akanji for me has been one of the best centre backs in this tournament so far. He has been absolutely ridiculous, and it's kind of surprised me how good he's been, considering, you know, this guy at Dortmund wasn't great. He wasn't great at Dortmund, and when City bought him, I remember a lot of people were surprised and shocked, including myself, thinking, yo, this guy's low-key a bozo. Ever since he's gone to Man City, he's done well at Man City, but then people are like, it's Man City, it's Pep. Pep knows how to get the best out of his players and hide their deficiencies, which is very, very true. Because I can't lie, a few City players have not been good in this tournament. But he's been one of the very few that's been quality in this tournament. And him doing it in a Switzerland shirt is way more important because it shows there's a player there. He's a good player. And he's clearly learned from his mistakes and he's improved as a player ever since going to Man City. So credit to Kanji, man. You know, this is a good team when I think about it. Like I said, I've talked about the wing backs. I've talked about the two midfielders. The back three, they've got Jan Sommer in goal, Inter's #1 goalkeeper. You know, he's at Bayern last year. You know, the front three, dynamic, quick, pacey, technical. Mbolo, strong striker. Vargas scored a really good goal today. So yeah, there's really, it's a good team. It's a solid team, man. You know, I wouldn't say it's a team full of world-class players. It's just a team full of good players that are now a good team, like a very good team. A bunch of good players, none of them world class, none of them like out of this world. Oh my god, you should get a ticket to go and watch this player type thing. But they're all solid players that all know what to do. They're cohesive, they're well connected, and they understand each other's roles in the team, and they play good football. And credit to their manager, man. You know, these guys, they clearly know each other. They've clearly been together for a while throughout other tournaments. And, you know, before Euro 2020, they'd never got past the round of 16. And they did that. They did that against France. Do you remember when they shocked France and won on penalties in that game? And they could have gone through against Spain, but they went out on penalties. You know, this time they've done it again. They've got to the quarterfinals back to back now. That's something they'd never done before the last Euros. They'd never gone past the round of 16 before the last Euros that we played, which is the one Italy won, of course. So yeah, credit to them. And obviously, they're in the quarterfinals now. They will face either England or Slovakia. I think we'd like to all think it's England. Not saying England are going to batter Slovakia. Slovakia, no pushovers. They're not going to make it an easy game. We'll be covering that game tomorrow as England do play then. So yeah, we'll find out who Switzerland do play. But when you look at the goals scored, the first one's just absolutely brilliant. I mean, Akanji passes the ball in between the lines to Mbolo. Mbolo holds it up really well. Gives it to Ndoye. Ndoye out wide to Vargas. Fiola makes the run into the box crashing in that. Vargas gives him the ball. It's not an easy ball to control, but Fiola really controls that ball well, and he finishes it off nicely. Of course, a bit lucky with the deflection, but still a very good goal. Well worked team goal. You know, go look at the goal again. Akanji to Mbolo. Mbolo holds it up. Ndoye comes all the way from the right-hand side to collect the ball, gives it to Vargas. Fiola makes the run. I mean, like I said, the connections, the link-up play, the understanding, it shows in that goal, man. It's like Italy didn't know who to mark because at that stage, Mbolo wasn't really occupying Bastoni and Mancini as he was like out wide with Vargas. You got Fiola all the way from midfield out of nowhere coming in. It's just brilliant, man. Xhaka is just controlling the midfield. He was brilliant today, by the way. And Xhaka, ever since he left Arsenal, has been absolutely fantastic. Not to say that his last season at Arsenal wasn't good, because it was. it was. But him going to Leverkusen, his reps completely changed. Fair play to him. He's been a top player for a couple years now. So credit to him, man. And you look at the second goal, I mean, again, sums up Italy. I mean, they start kickoff in the second half. Fagioli, who came in for Jorginho today in the DM position, I get he's young. He's going to learn from this. He's 23 years old, plays for a big club already in Juventus. He's going to grow, but big mistake, man. They start kickoff Italy with the ball, and Fagioli decides to give the ball straight to Switzerland. And you think to yourself, what the hell is this? So in Switzerland, they get on the ball, they string a few passes together, it eventually goes to Vargas. He has a bit of time and space to hit the ball. He strikes it into the top corner. What a goal. And that deaded the game. That was it. Italy had no answers. Italy didn't do anything. Italy were pathetic. Switzerland were absolutely brilliant. And yeah, fair play to them. So yeah, that's really it of this. That's really it when it comes to this video, guys. Switzerland brilliant. Italy bad. They advanced to the quarterfinals. We now know who our first quarterfinalists are, and that is the Switzerland. Like I said beforehand, they'll face either Slovakia or England in the quarterfinals. We will find out who they will play tomorrow when we review the England-Slovakia game. So, yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later on for Germany versus Denmark. And let's see if Germany can get the job done and make sure they themselves advance to the quarterfinals. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you guys later on. Peace.